Okay, so we're still working our way through. Right, could somebody just confirm, please, that you can see it saying metric imperial conversions?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Isabel. Okay, so we're still, as you can see from the scheme of work, we're still working our way through all this proportional business. Okay, and the next bit we've just got to look at is metric imperial conversions. So metrics, all the modern day stuff, you know, that's all the centimeters, meters, and the imperial measurements are really the older style ones. So we do need to be able to move between the two, and it will be a Hegarty. Okay, I just lost connection then. Can somebody confirm whether you're still there and you can still see it saying Metro Imperial?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I said, metric are all the modern ones. So when we're measuring lengths, we've got meters, millimeters, centimeters, kilometers. We're all familiar with that. And when we're measuring mass, we've got grams, milligrams, kilograms, or tons. And volume, we've got litres, millilitres and centilitres. Now, in the good old days of the imperial measurements, we had these measurements for lengths, these for mass, and these for volume. Now, I think in the tests in GCSE, they would actually tell you how much, how to convert between the two. From memory, I don't think we have to learn that. But even if we do, we can learn that at a later date. Okay, so if you're converting from so within the old style measurements, so in the old style, pounds were quite small. So 14 pounds made 1 stone, and 12 inches made a foot. You've probably seen a 12-inch ruler, you know. So 12 inches makes a foot. As we move between the two measurements, between our current metric and imperial, these are the conversion things. Now, you may need that if you're going to learn one, that's the one to learn. 5 miles equals 8 kilometers. I've got a feeling that might be one that you do need to learn. Okay. So we're going to do Hegarty 705. So I've just done a selection of questions for you to have a look at. So easy enough here. This is question 2. Change 24 inches into feet, and they tell you that 1 foot equals 12 inches. So just start off with the fact that they give you, first of all, they've told you that 12 inches equals 1 foot. So just write that down to gather your thoughts. So start off with the bit where it's got the equal sign. So 12 inches equals 1 foot. Now we've got to know what 24 inches are. So write the 24 in your inches column. And clearly that's just double the inches. All right, we've gone from 12 to 24. So if we're doubling the inches, we're going to be doubling the feet. So the answer for that one is 2 feet, 2 foot. So dead easy. Okay, here's an example of question 6. So again, start off with the equals bit, the information they give you. So 1 inch is the same as 2.54 centimeters. Now, and then just make sure you get this the right way around. How many inches are there in 457.2 centimeters? So write these centimeters in the centimeter column. Okay, now how do we go from 2.54 to 457.2? Clearly we can't just do that in our head. We can't see what we're doubling or what, you know, how we do that. So what you've got to do, you've got to get your calculator out and say this times what gives us this. Well, we can work out what we're timesing by taking the bigger one, 457.2, and dividing that by 2.54. So if you go and do that on your calculator, you get 180. So that's telling us that 2.54 times 180 is 457.2. So we've worked out that this number of centimeters is 180 times bigger. So if that's 180 times bigger, on the left-hand side must also be 180 times bigger. So that's 180 inches. So that's an example for question 6. Question 8, so similar idea. Okay, so start off with the equals information, 1 kilogram, 2.2 pounds. go and put this information into the appropriate column. So this is the pounds column, so £429. How much bigger is that? How much bigger is 429? Well, you need to do 429 divided by 2.2 on your calculator, and that gives you 195. So I know that this is 195 times bigger. So therefore, my left-hand side must also be 195 times bigger, so 195 kilograms. And yeah, and one final one to go. I only mention this one because I think this gets confusing. Remember that L, when they say L, that means litres. Okay, so we're being told here that 1 gallon is 4.5 litres. So again, we've started off with our equals facts. We've put our 94.5 litres into the litres column. How many times bigger is 94.5 than 4.5? Well, we've done 94.5 divided by 4.5 to get 21. So this second row is 21 times bigger. 21 times the number of litres is going to be 21 times the number of gallons. So that is 21 gallons. So that's it, folks. I'm hoping this is quite a straightforward one. I mean, it's our last lesson of the week, so I thought it would be quite nice just to have one that was, you know, not too taxing. So good luck with that. If you could go and get that done now, I will keep an eye on your marks and transfer them across over onto Teams. Okay, guys, well, have a good weekend when it arrives. Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.